April 12th, 2017, The Obsessed, led by the Doom Father himself, Scott Wino Weinrich, cruise into Pittsburgh for the first date on their tour to support Sacred, the first album of new material from this legendary band in over 2 decades. Setting up shop at Cattivo in Pittsburgh's Lawrenceville neighborhood, Wednesday night was doomed from the start. With support from local dirge meisters Whorehound and West Virginia's long-running instrumental heavy rockers Karma to Burn, an excellent night of groove-laden, slow-burning doom awaits the Heshers in attendance. Pittsburgh's own Whorehound take the stage first, promptly at 8 p.m., led by Shy Kennedy, whose vocals range from a Nico-esque dusky croon to a full-raging roar. Whorehound deliver a crushing set of Steel City Lament. J.D. Dower's expressive drums pummel out the rhythm, while Brendan Parrish's winding guitar and Nick Kopko's dexterous bass rumblings elevate the discourse and offer a glimpse of the promise the future holds for this young and talented group. Up next, Karma to Burn, hailing from Morgantown, West Virginia, dispense hard-rocking stoner grooves to an appreciative audience. Cuts from their 1995 eponymous debut album, Sans Vocals, through 2016's Mountain Czar are in the offering, delivered with an almost hometown zeal. This commanding power trio, directed by founding guitarist William Meekum and accompanied by Eric Clutter on bass and Evan Devine pounding the drums so forcefully his kit seemed ready to burst apart into the audience, allocate a 45-minute set of numerically termed blue-collar stoner ear candy to warm up the crowd for the headlining heroes to follow. Taking the stage to a hero's welcome, Wino and company launch into their set with the song Be the Night from the new album Sacred, an energetic opener that bristles with an unceasing aplomb. Up next, a triumvirate of songs from 1994's classic The Church Within, starting with Decimation, which chugs with an unsettled groove, followed by the slow-burning doom masterpiece Blind Lightning and the uplifting affirmation of To Protect and To Serve to keep the momentum going. Up next, new album title track Sacred, introduced by Wino as a track about lust, love, interdimensional travel, and swordplay, but featuring some of the tastiest grooving riffs in the annals of the Obsessed storied history. Returning to the deep, deep well that is The Church Within, Streetside next emanates from the stage, gracefully complementing the preceding song like a long-lost brother. With its lumbering rhythmic flow, Cold Blood, another new song, delivers an understated instrumental brimming with soul, while Razor Wire, another new song, hits hard with its muscular blues attack. Reaching all the way back to the Obsessed first 7-inch single in 1983 and recently receiving a studio update, well-deserved according to Wino, on the latest studio opus, Sodden Jackal makes a triumphant appearance and shows how deep the roots of modern doom truly go and well illustrates the proud legacy of Wino and the Obsessed. Next, Climate of Despair arises like a plaintive wail in the night, its brief melodic ascents soon swallowed by its perpetual dirge, inescapable like a bout of depression. A brief Ebo solo soon gives way to the song's finality. Hiding Mask, the night's lone representative from 1991's masterpiece Lunar Womb, makes its presence known, but unfortunately a broken string interrupts Wino's performance. His compatriots in this latest incarnation of the Obsessed, Brian Constantino on drums and Reed Rayleigh on bass and backing vocals, keep the momentum going as a new guitar is obtained. Jumping back in without missing a beat, Wino finishes the song and the unmistakable bass intro of Skybone begins to play. Another masterpiece, Skybone, slowly creeps its way into our ears and minds with its slow-moving emotional heft. Wino's passionate and squalling solo style and exceptional form on this song, one of the most unique, creative, and impressive guitarists in the history of heavy music. Like Hiding Mask from Lunar Womb, The Way She Fly is the only song to make an appearance from 1990's self-titled release. In its brief 2.5-minute duration, The Way She Fly underscores that doom is all about feeling and intent, and that lengthy songs are not a necessity to craft a meaningful doom masterwork. Picking up the pace, Punk Crusher from Sacred powers through the venue's PA system with a discreet belligerence that gives way to an overt charge complete with one of Wino's patented ripping solos. Closing out the night, Neat's Brigade, from The Church Within, staggers and lumbers before it quickens to its mid-pace glory, with Wino's lyrics painting a poetic picture of despair, hope, and inevitability. An impressive night of doom metal mastery, local upstarts Whorehound and West Virginia's Stoner Sons Karma to Burn merely primed the pump for an outpouring of emotionally dense, doom truth, turning in an hour-long set, The Obsessed make it a triumphant statement of intent. With a new album of instant classics, in addition to a storied discography to draw from, The Obsessed in 2017 show a continued and everlasting influence that is both otherworldly and immediate, as well as personal and universal. While his other projects have relied heavily on collaboration, St. Vitus, Spirit Caravan, The Hidden Hand, to only name 3, The Obsessed remains Wino's longest tenured endeavor, deeply individual, but speaking to a universal truth. The world is a richer place with The Obsessed in it. With a 6-week United States tour just beginning, attendance is essential for anyone who appreciates honest music that transcends time and space.